coming to terms with who I was and understanding it took many, many years. And I honestly couldn't say when the first idea of me being different was really, because, well, for one, I have a very bad memory. And for two, it could have been anywhere, it could have been at any time. But throughout my teenage years especially, because, you know, puberty being what it is, it brings more awareness of, you know, your body, your identity, who you are and how you relate to other people. So once it came to the point where I was 17, 18 and I was going off to university for the first time, being on my own, being alone with my thoughts and being able to really just finally think about it for a period of a few months, it made me finally suddenly say to myself, okay, this is it. I need to address this feeling that I've been having for so long. And doing so was, you know, difficult, but worthwhile. So eventually, after I'd done that, I realised that the next step was to tell others. And after my partner, my mum was the second person I told, so it was definitely a positive thing in the end.
So I had this strong feeling that, you know, the little baby that I'd had was lost, and that person was gone, and everything was going to change, and that everything was going to change very rapidly. But as I found out, nothing changes quickly at all. The only thing that did change quickly, I suppose, was my understanding and my knowledge. And I mean, the internet is a great tool if you use it wisely. Be careful what you search for. But you can find out all sorts of things. I mean, that's how I found out about the Gender Identity Days and thereby the work of FLAG.
Because it's been something that my mum's been so heavily involved in, it just has deepened our trust and our ability to communicate. And that's really important, and it's meant that through her work she's been able to understand me better, and I've been able to see that she's much more positive about, you know, what I'm going through and how things are going for me, and it just means that we can communicate so much more easily, which is it's such an important thing, to have someone so close to you be someone you can actually talk to, because once you've told someone, you want them to be able to understand, and whether they probably won't right away, but eventually you just want to be able to make it, you know, so day to day, make it so normal that it's just how things always were, but they just understand how it's different.
Knowing how other people may have felt and dealt with that news and then had to break that news on to their families, those shared experiences, that knowledge is a form of expertise that we can share with other parents, and I think that's the strongest thing that we have to offer. It's not expert advice, it's a shared bond and understanding which can help to support both LGBT people and their families and friends.